Open ramp, Sean. Open floor, open ramp.
One shot in hill, one shot in hill.
Nice, Buckos. Yeah, 2 dead. There's 2 dead. Stay up top. Bubble shield. Hey, yeah, bubble shield right now. Fear yourself, 1 shot. Nice, 2 dead, 2 dead, 2 dead. 1 shot open street. Open street, open shot open street.
He's still 1 shot.
1 shot open. This camera.
I got him, I got him, I got him.
Sword spawn, Buckos. He came up. Bubble shield, bubble shield, bubble shield. Nice. That bubble shield. Nice shit. Let's go.
Alright, hill's moving.
2 dead. There's 2 dead now. There's 2 dead.
Close street, guys. There's 2 of them.
Are they purple? Are you close purple?
No, they're close street.
They're still there. 20 there.
Close street still.
Open street.
2 guys in hill, Brett.
Nice. 2 dead, 2 dead. In hill still. In glass and bubble shield. In glass and bubble shield, you guys.
Hill.
And
open purple, Marcos. Open purple, SK. SK's weak and open.
I got
nice, Sean. 2 dead. Close street.
I got him.
3 dead. Last one's in hill. Last guy's hill. Last guy's in hill. Got him. 3 dead. Nice. I got it.
Get out of my purple. Get out of my purple. I'm getting shot in the
In
back.
your purple.
God, man.
Big gold. Focus. I get your purple. And that purple behind you.
You need a teammate, Brett. You need somebody else.
Fuck. And close purple.
All right, well, right now we are in Game 3, winners bracket round 3, ESPN Saturday night, match number 2. Right now, Triggers Down still leads 2-0, but right now, Sonny, I guess you have a few updates from us for the floor? From the floor?
They are from the floor, in fact. They're not from the ceiling. We got straight Rippin and ambush at 1-1. A little bit of a surprise there. Instinct up 2-0 against Believe the Hype. Remember, they're the Giant Slayers. They're the ones who took FB down in San Diego. Now, Final Boss just won a game to come back and tie it against Chilled Reality at 1-1. And Carbon, and I apologize for this, I'm not sure who they're facing off against, but last I hear they're up 1-0.
Yeah, I believe that's against Emphasis. Emphasis, a team not really,
See, I can't say
not really
the
heard
word.
of, but Carbon seeming to come back after that 3-0 loss, or I don't even know what the series was, but they definitely struggled. Let's jump back on board with Team Classic, who is trying to stay alive here in the match against Triggers Down, a team that has never lost this game type, but Classic looking pretty strong as they're going back and forth with the lead changes against Triggers Down.
Now, it is early, well, not that early, but it's early. And Classic does look good, but the question is, when something doesn't bounce their way, are they going to fold? Are they going to start playing? Or are they going to rally? Naded, so far to me, and Legend, seem to be the difference makers because Naded is just going out and crushing, and Legend is directing traffic.
Naded not getting a lot of hill time, but really his game is very strong. He's doing it all. His battle rifle is strong. He's really accurate with his grenades. I think this is the Naded that we were expecting to see when match 2 started.
Well, all forward down momentarily for Team Classic. You see Naded spawning his team smartly. Got the easy back smack on Fear, who didn't see him in Sword Room, and now he moves in for the double kill. Naded trying to heat things up after struggling in those first 2 games. He is really warming up here on the main stage.
Nasty. Naded doing what he needs to do, and you know what? It's good to see that. It's good to see that he's not laying back, that he's not playing it safe. They're down right now, but they're not out. And Naded's the kind of a player who can really shift the momentum.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Naded. Now, Naded, he was a huge name in Halo 2 there on the agency. He used to team with Legit and Tsquared to start the 2007 season on Straight Rippin. He decided to leave that team to form his own Perfect Storm. It was his old friends from SV and Ramby. But then he went on to have a pretty successful career, finishing in the top 4 over and over again. Now coming into this season, he chose not to team with any of the other big names from Halo 2. Instead, he picked up 3 new young guys who really had the drive to win in Halo 3, and he led them to 2 top 8 finishes so far this season.
Which was impressive, I'm not going to lie. The thing about Naded, the knock on him is that sometimes he seems to make decisions about who he's going to play with and how he's going to handle himself that are questionable. But you know what? I've gotten to know the kid over the last 1.5 years or so, and I'll tell you what, he's a great player. He's a good guy. He's a little bit misunderstood sometimes, but you know what I think is the key to him is that he's learned, he's evolved, he's developed as a player and as a person, and I'm happy to see him on Classic. I think he could be a great fit for them, and I think he could help them in the long term for the rest of the season.
Well, after seeing Classic's performance in Meadowlands, I thought they would definitely be a top 3 finisher for the rest of the season. They definitely struggled in San Diego, finishing a bit lower than the top 3.
Oh, no, but fair enough. But you know what? I also would have said that Final Boss would have been a top 3 finisher at every event this season. You just don't know this year. That's the great thing.
That's right. Well, it's definitely early in Halo 3. Right now, Naded still trying to keep Snipedown out of the hill. It's 190 to 183. Just a 7-second game with 4:22 left in this match, or left in this game, possibly left in this match, Sonny.
Yeah, if Triggers Down can get back in there and get themselves some time, it will be the end of the match. But you know what I got to say is I'm impressed. Classic has not folded. They've not given up. They could have. They had everything working against them, but so far they're sticking with it. I respect that, especially with the new lineup, especially with some expectations that maybe they weren't living up to in the first couple of rounds.
All right, let's check out Fear itself. He was taken out. Let's go on board with Hysteria. He's got no shield, waiting for shields to charge, and now he's in perfect position with some shots on Remember Some Classic, but Naded moves right in there and takes him out. Let's jump on board with Ant, a player we haven't really talked about too much, but is looking to make a big name for himself in Halo 3.
He definitely is, and I'll tell you what, after the Metal Ants, we all said it, but I was one of the first ones to say, I'm an Ant fan. I like this guy. This guy's got great skill, very aggressive, doesn't hold back, lets it all hang out, and when he's going well and his team's going well, he's a dominant player.
Well, he reminds me of the guy from A Bug's Life, but right now, Triggers Down is up 5 seconds, make it 6. They're over 200 seconds now with just 45 seconds left to go in this match.
Well, see, the thing about this that you got to be aware of, it's a classic, is the clock's working against you. 3 minutes left in the game. They only need, as you said.
Look how big Ant is going right now. Hysteria shut him down. I really thought he was going to pick up that double kill, get some time. And the problem for Team Classic is 3 are down, and they're spawning at the bottom of the map. This is exactly what Triggers Down wanted to end this one.
Puckett loves to interrupt me, but you know what? I don't mind. It's okay. We're buddies.
I got excited.
Oh, it's all good. I know. I can
things.
feel your leg bouncing under the table. I'm feeling a little strange about it, but it's all good. We're boys. Now, you know what? This is what I'm talking about. Triggers Down when it matters most, building a lead. I know Classic is in, they're in there. They're trying to get some time in the hill right now, but you know what? There's 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Triggers Down is in a pretty solid position right here. They have a lead of about 30 seconds. It's going to be tough for Classic to come back right now. I'm going to say that.
Classic is in a very, very tough spot right now. All they can do is hope and pray to keep Triggers Down out of their hill, and they are trying to get every second possible. Let's go right back to the game because it is towards the end. I know we're pretty, but Naded and the rest of Classic and Triggers Down are prettier. You see Naded getting the top position. He's keeping, oh my goodness, check out the barrel work. Now going up against SK. SK takes him out. But meanwhile, Hysteria is in the hill, getting time for Triggers Down.
Grabbing time.
That right there exemplifies what's been going on in this game. Naded playing very well. You saw that right there. That might be one of the top 10 plays, but Triggers Down still building a lead.
And 3 seconds left in this game. Let's go on board with Snipedown, who is looking to end it. 2 bucket rockets, and now he is taken out by Ant. SK, however, is there to clean it up, and he is charged by Classic. Classic really showing some heart to end this one.
Well, they have to, Bucket. They got to show heart. They got to show gumption, whatever you want to call it. Because they are back against the wall, down 20 seconds. And Triggers Down needs 2 seconds
2 seconds left.
Wow. That's kind of cool. I like it. It's not over yet. They're not giving up. As you said, SK, take it down. Look at Legend now. Guess who's there?
Out the heads up play by Snipedown.
Oh, that's why they're 7-0 on that game type Bucket. He knew where the hill was going to move. Coach is in his ear, and guess what? He's there, and nobody's paying attention because they're down below.
Wow. Triggers Down, the team to beat that I've watched so far. Of course, I haven't been able to watch straight Rippin, but they will move on after beating Team Classic 3-0 and face off against the winner of Straight Rippin and Ambush. Winners bracket round 4 tomorrow morning. Of course, the winner of that match is going to go on to be featured in the Winners Bracket Finals MLG Championship Sunday tomorrow.
I can't wait, but I'm going to say it right now. I'm expecting big things from Classic tomorrow. This is their first time really playing together. As we said, they didn't land. They got a lot of skill, a lot of ability, and I think they can bounce back. But you know what? I don't want to take away from Triggers Down. Big props to that team. Snipedown. How's it feel over there? You guys are looking good, right? SK, good pickup, buddy. I like your style. You're a smart guy.
Every element of Trigger Down's game was working tonight. That's why they went 6-0. They win convincingly. They won the tight games too. That last game just now, that King of the Hill, were up against a team that was ready for them.
They had 2 close ones in a row. They had a Team Slayer game. They said,
Yeah.
that's the one that we got to win. That could go either way. And then they got this one right here, the Hill game. Did a great job.
And you saw how Triggers Down ended it. The Hill move, their coach told them what to do. That's what a championship caliber team does. And we're right back on ESPN Saturday nights.
The 2008 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit, powered by Xbox, is presented by GameStop and brought to you by Bungie, Dr. Pepper, and Stride.